Welcome to tonight's PEC broadcast, where we got another Rocket League game ready to bring to you. We have got the Broncos going up against the Huskers, Boise State versus Nebraska tonight, as we are in the halfway point of the season, week 4 of the PEC. Can the Broncos add another win to their column? We're about to find out, and to help guide you through this upcoming game, I'm your host, Jacob Palmer, joined by Danner Hill. And Danner, speaking of big games, of course, Super Bowl Sunday was yesterday. And, of course, with Super Bowl comes talk about halftime shows and all the glitz and glamour that goes on with that. Well, this is, in a way, halftime for the PEC season. It's the middle week. Out of 7 weeks, this is week 4. So give us a little bit of an overview of where the Broncos are and what they're looking forward to in the upcoming weeks.
I think the Broncos are on a tear right now. I think they go into week 1 pretty confident against Michigan State, and they actually lose that one. But going into the following next 2 weeks, last week and the week prior, they were on fire, getting those next 2 wins and putting their record back into a positive state. Now going into the halfway mark, they're going to be looking to increase that even more.
Well, we also know Michigan State has been on a tear as well, so Boise State is going to have to get as many wins as they possibly can in the upcoming weeks in order to stay competitive in the season. And as we talk about the Broncos, let's take a look at the Broncos lineup for Rocket League and who we can expect to see on the playfield. Of course, in the PEC, that means a lot of Bronco mainstays competing. We got Emiliano Flores, Cade Hall, and Gabe Reynolds, as well as Preston Ferrante. We also got Grant Coupal. We've been seeing him start to make a few debuts also in the PEC as well. And then we, of course, got Coach Peyton Wilkin ready to guide them through every single week. And that's not the only thing that they also have to potentially guide them. We also have Doc's keys to the game that, for every single week as well. A few pointers to help the Broncos perform at their best. And Doc's keys to the game, of course, brought to you by Boise State Esports. And I don't think that Doc strays too far from just the key fundamentals that the team really has to focus on. Those fundamentals being to create mistakes, punish overcommits, play off the walls better, and demo to disrupt. It's all brought to you by Boise State Esports, always looking for new members of the production team as well as on-air talent. Good grades can help improve your eligibility as well, so go to boisestate.edu/esports for more information. Now we head down to the main event, Boise State versus Nebraska in week 4 of Rocket League PEC. We're going to go to a best of 5, and Boise State has been, I think in week 2 it was a 3-1 win, and then in week 3 even better, 3-0.
Oh, 3-0. I remember casting that one with you, and that one was a fairly quick game. We in and out within 3, but now we're going to be looking at the game 1 here. Boise State almost getting the first one there with Preston. Was he able to follow up in the corner, maybe making it awkward, not able to get the follow-up. 50 there, Creed sending it high. Preston shot down, saved out by Promising, and hopefully Woozy can turn on this one. He actually fakes out one. Full tank of boost. He has to beat out a few. Durtho trying to get that last bump, doesn't land. But now it's going to be Nebraska's turn to try to get an offense.
Ooh, pass to Creed, trying to set up a goal. It'll bounce off the crossbar, and Boise State will walk away from that one. Woozy gets to mid. Now Durtho takes control of it. Woozy still following. Around the corner, tries to set it up for Preston, and the ball will trickle on in for Boise State's first goal.
Oh, I thought they were going to get that first goal, or that save. You can see right here, Promising, trying to rotate back in, just barely missing that one. It's going to roll on in for Preston, getting the first goal for Boise State in this PEC matchup against Nebraska. 1 minute in, onto the kickoff, and it's going to be a win for Creed.
Preston now moving around the corner. Ball spiked high up into the air as Nebraska tries to set up another opportunity. So now moving in. Not going to play off the wall. Instead, just going to move around, get the demo, and Woozy follows up, and his shot blocked by Noe. Boise State getting some good offensive plays, already up to 7 shots on goal.
7 shots and continuing. Durtho trying to get one out of the corner. Maybe a follow-up by a teammate. Woozy just has to get it on target. It's going to be just wide, bouncing off the post. And it's going to pinch down to the other side of the field. Will Preston be able to reach it? No! Creed is actually going to get another one. Who's going to get the tying goal for Nebraska?
Sometimes it is just pushing up too far on the play field, and then any sort of clear can become a shot on goal, putting the Broncos back to a dead even tie. We'll see if the Broncos can recover from this. 3:21 left on the clock. Creed follows up after the kickoff. Durtho stops his momentum. Ooh, bit of a whiff from Nebraska. Might leave it open to Boise State, but they get a solid tap on it. Sends it back into Bronco territory. Promising pass to Creed. They're looking to set it up. A lot of verticality. Durtho tries to take it. We'll leave it for Preston in mid. Going up against Noe off the backboard. Follow up. Durtho finds it. Upper right corner. Broncos back in the lead.
Perfect control out of Preston. Gets the pop. Air dribble to the backboard. Double down. Pass out to Durtho. Shoving that one to the right post where no one can reach it. Nobody in Nebraska able to have a chance saving that one. We're going to go into the next kickoff, though. Crossing that 2-minute mark of this game. Boise State with a 2-1 lead. Looking to further that one. Maybe with the shot by Durtho, and it's going to go in.
Boise State now playing out from the corner. Gets a solid shot on the goal. Dead center, so bit of a rotation mishap now. Going in two. Nearing halfway point. Oh no, he gets a great shot off the kickoff. We'll send it off to the corner. Durtho now, doesn't win that 50 against Creed. Now pass to mid with Preston. Not going to find a shot, but Broncos want to get some more goals on the board.
Maybe an opportunity for Nebraska here. Creed is going to try and get it mid for a teammate. Noe, he's there, but not going to capitalize on the opportunity. He's going to send it out mid for maybe a teammate. Durtho's actually going to bounce off that one. Actually going to bounce all the way back. Not quite on target, but still able to put some pressure back on Nebraska. Preston making 50 there. Great clear out by Creed, and now it's going to be pinched through the corner, promising. Maybe trying to get a bump, and instead slowing it down for a teammate. No one's there fast enough. Instead, Boise State's going to be able to save that one out for just the moment. Pretty low on boost, promising to Creed. Creed back to promising. And there it is. Nebraska putting another one on the board.
Nice teamwork by Nebraska, not getting phased by Boise State's early momentum, keeping this game close with only one goal separating these two teams now in 2 minutes. Still plenty of time to work with to mount a comeback. Oh!
I thought that one was going to go in.
It's a very quick play by Nebraska. Now Boise State, quick counterattack. Preston doesn't get the tap, but Boise State has regained a whole lot of ground with that.
Durtho getting one, pass out to Preston, double tap off the ceiling, maybe follow, no, safe out by Creed. Woozy from the sidewall is going to be banging to the backboard. Durtho trying to read that one, gets 50'd. Now Woozy able to steal that corner boost, maybe getting a bump on Promising. No, leaves it to Preston to make the save. Promising actually going to just follow up on his own touch there. Creed trying to get a pass out. I like what Nebraska's doing. They're really thoughtful of where their teammates are. They're trying to utilize each other a lot because they know how strong this Boise State team can be. So they're trying to shut them down as fast as possible. And, I mean, they've been able to do great so far, keeping it to a 3-2 score. And almost tying it up, and it's going to go in for Creed in a hat trick.
Boise State now finds himself back at square one as Creed gets a great win off of this 50. Also, kind of a pseudo pinch there off of Woozy, gives the perfect angle that Boise State really wasn't expecting. Now we're all tied with just 1 minute to go. These are the games that you love to see.
Indeed, maybe a pot shot towards net from Durtho. On that sidewall read, not able to put one in. Instead, he's going to send it to the ceiling. No follow from Woozy. Actually going to follow to the demo on Creed. Woozy shot, maybe getting a double on target. Durtho trying to follow that one up, making 50s. Woozy! He's going to be able to push that one in over both of the remaining Nebraska defenders.
Wow, just double commit on the save and just bodying it into the goal. Woozy manages to put the Broncos back to a lead, but it is not over yet. There is still 45 seconds. Plenty of time for Nebraska to catch Boise off guard again. Durtho now with control, trying to play over Creed. Will get it over him, but now Noe has solid contact on it. Pass, doesn't have anyone to pass to. Creed back pass toward his own goal. And he'll head on toward the corner, and a huge clear now coming out for Nebraska with the redirect, trying to push it into the goal. Boise State still in the lead, but still 20 seconds left.
20 seconds left, and they need to get it out of their half. And instead, Creed 50 it to the backboard. Promising, getting a pot shot towards net. Going to be saved out by Preston. Woozy going to try and follow up on this one quick. Creed wins that one, but with no boost. He's not going to have any control. No, he has to make a good 50 there, but nobody's there for Nebraska to try and follow this up. Time ticking down, 0-1. All it has to do is hit the ground, and it's going to stay up for just a moment. Preston Redirecting it towards net. Woozy shooting it on target. Maybe. It's going to stay up for as long as possible. Oh, there it is.
Well, Boise State walks away from that one with a W in their column. 1/3 of the way to getting a possible win sweep, and you can see how close they pushed up toward Nebraska's goal. That's where a majority of their shots were. So Nebraska, it's a lot more spread out across the field. There were a lot more, I think, self-inflicted wounds to the Broncos in terms of overextension that led to so many goals from Nebraska.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, you had pretty much 2 goals, one off that pinch, that first one out of Creed that just rolled all the way into that bottom right corner. And then you had the second one that was on the sidewall, that 50, once again, out of Creed that just bounced on in. It was just overextensions out of Boise State. They weren't expecting those kind of 50s to go that way.
And this was kind of one thing that I was a little bit cautious about, because week 3, if you remember last week, it was a win, but you could definitely see that the Broncos were starting to get a little bit of a swagger in their step, a little bit of a showboaty attitude, and that can sometimes, if you underestimate your opponent, that can really come back and bite you.
It can, and I feel like if you're going to have that kind of attitude, it's got to be when you're on match point and you're already up by like 3 or 4 goals and you know that you're pretty confident in holding it out. But, I mean, even then, you just got to be really careful.
Off we go to Forbidden Temple for Game 2. Boise State looking to keep the win train going, make their official record at Week 4 a 3-1. So we get on down to the first kickoff. Few have gone a bit unexpectedly, though, because Nebraska has been able to really follow up, even if Boise gets the better touch off the first 50. Nebraska like that, promising. Nice cheat to get some ground back for Creed to push it toward the goal. Backing Woozy up against it. Knowing now looking for someone to leave it for, but Woozy takes it away. Now Durtho will get the second touch on it. Boise State with a good amount of ground gain, but here comes Nebraska rolling back.
Ooh, almost a pass out of Creed to promising. Woozy's going to be able to take this one out of the corner. A little bit of possession. Going to go down to the ground, getting a 50 out. And a beat. Now Durtho able to beat this one into the corner. Woozy's going to go up again. One touch to the backboard. No. Follow for a double. Maybe Preston following up. No. It's going to go out to the sidewall. No. He able to send it out for just the moment. Woozy has a full ticket boost. He has to wait out this 50. He knows the danger of having a player on that ball. Preston able to get a beat out on one. Woozy from the ceiling. Pass down. Maybe to Durtho. Oh, it's going to be top corner. And a 3-man passing play is going to get Boise State on the board.
Everyone getting on in their great team communication. Noe still moving back. He was trying to position himself for the coming offensive play. I don't think he expected Boise State to be quite so fast with all their passes. Boise State now up 1 with 4 minutes to go.
When you're talking top right, that is a top right slot out of Durtho. Couldn't be any more perfect. And now you're seeing demos flying left and right. Preston sending one down to Durtho. Maybe even getting another bump instead. He's going to redirect it to the corner where Woozy waits. Get a beat on 2, actually. He's going to be trying to play the next 50, but promising. No boost, actually gets the win on that one, keeping it in the corner and safe. Out of the Boise State hands, promising sending one to the sidewall. But right now, Nebraska's struggling on boost. Creed, the only one with a full ticket boost. The push it is! Woozy! Shot on, it's going to go back out, but maybe you follow up again out of Woozy instead. It's going to be 50'd out to the corner. Preston trying to push on in, but no, he's going to be saved out before Durtho can go on it again. Oh, it's just relentless offense. There you go. There it is, Preston. Slotting that one to the left side of the net.
Oh, that was so scrappy there for a few minutes. They were trying every which way they could to push it in. They give themselves a bit of breathing room. Preston comes on in for the recontest on the goal, and Boise State finds their shot.
Yeah, a minute and a half into this game. There's a lot left to be played, but at the same time, you've got to be careful not to let that lead slip away. Woozy from the corner is going to get beat. Durtho has to go up quick because he's the only one with boost. He's going to be 50 down. Nobody able to follow up except for Noe, but he's going to be beat out by Preston. Maybe getting a second touch off the wall. Bang. Not quite what Durtho was expecting for a pass, but it's going to be kind of a gamer boomer ball right now, just back and forth between each side. Woozy trying to take control into the sidewall. Noe, great 50. Now it's going to be Durtho's turn, actually back flipping on this one, just trying to make it out. We're promising, trying to rush in on this one and trying to get a shot for Nebraska. Trying to close in on this lead and put themselves on the board.
Boise State, quick little shot on to goal, almost puts them up to 3. Now a quick counterattack though by Nebraska. Boise State will rotate back just in time. Now Preston with the play, gets his pass blocked. Ball high up in the air is going to drop down in front of the goal. Boise State tries to win the 50, but Nebraska still makes contact with it. Boise State will still be left searching with a goal opportunity. Might have to defend here. It's promising. Quick shot on goal, and the follow-up by Noe. Now that was beautiful from the Huskers.
Great communication, great playmaking ability, and Noe with a great follow-up, sending it to the left side. Even with two defenders there, nobody can make that second save, putting themselves on the board, cutting the lead in half. And with 2 minutes and 16 left on the clock, plenty of time for Nebraska to try and tie this game up. But right now, Preston has to make sure he can send this one out. Maybe a pass to Woozy, able to control it from the sidewall, making it a 50, and it's going to be lost. Though no boost, he has to make some sort of play here. Into the corner, but maybe a pass to Creed instead. It's going to be 58 high. Right now, Nebraska are holding Boise State on their own half.
Boise State, Preston, nice win on the 50. Trying to set up for Woozy, but no, he comes on in, tries to get a good clear, but it doesn't go through. And now Durtho with a great opportunity, trying to fake out all three players, and it will not turn into another goal. But all three players right in front of the goal like that. Boise State really starting to get in Nebraska's heads.
Great 50 out of Woozy. He's going to get bumped out of the way. Durtho, reset on the touch. He's going to be bumped out. Preston taking all the time in the world to be able to get that corner. Make sure he can get it out safely. Woozy's going to be able to grab the other corner as well, but gets bumped out. Not the play he was hoping for, but maybe it'll be a pass from Preston to Durtho. Gets 50'd. Nebraska, they're doing a really, really good job of just shutting down Boise State right now, making every 50 count and making sure that they can't get shots on Noe. Trying to make control, trying to fake out Preston. Not going to do so. Woozy able to take it out from the corner, sending it out more to mid. Shot from Durtho, saved out by Creed. Double commit out of Preston and Woozy. It's going to be kind of dangerous, but Woozy able to get back and send it to the corner where Durtho is going to collect.
Preston, solid contact pass to Durtho. It's on goal, and they'll find it. Quite unexpected against Nebraska. Playing more like they wanted to push up against Boise State's goal. And Noe, you see him caught out here with no boost and just a little too short on the contest. Boise State now has a nice little insurance goal, making this win a bit more certain at the 42nd mark.
And it's just that much closer. Creed sending one high. Woozy on the backboard, ready. Able to take a little bit of control. You can see Preston on the ceiling. Wadey only able to get a pinch out. Ooh, Durtho able to make a 50 on that one, making it awkward. Preston having that corner boost and has full control from the ceiling. Down, pinch, actually fakes it out, going to go up again, trying to get it left towards a teammate. Instead, Creed getting a 50 into the corner of Boise State. And it's going to bounce out for Woozy. Durtho able to read this one really well, but Noe is just that much faster, able to beat him out there. Nebraska, they need to get a goal now and then also get a kickoff, but right now, Boise State has control and are going to be able to... Oh, what a pass! Wow! Oh, it didn't go in, but with an extra second on the clock, that would have... That was awesome.
Well, Boise State, the same pattern kind of continues in that a lot of these shots on goal just result in so much side control by Boise State, pushing right up against Nebraska's goal. But the one thing that caught me off guard with Nebraska's, the one play that they did make was very much a mirror image of Boise State's three-player goal. And in fact, it was just such a quick play between all three players passing. The coordination was there down pat, so you can tell most likely that that shot was communicated beautifully. So Nebraska can still pull off some of these plays that Boise State is doing, but they just need to do it a bit more often.
Yeah, they do. They really need to capitalize when they're on offense. So, I mean, they're doing a really good job of making every 50 count and putting pressure onto Boise State. Now the next part is being able to beat out these last players, maybe cause some disruption, and maybe get some more goals on the board, try to keep this match as close as possible.
Well, this match might not be close in terms of the final result because Boise State already has 2 wins and is at match point in Game 3, looking to close this one off with a sweep. We'll see if the Broncos can do it as we head on down to the arena. And a lot of these kickoffs have initially gone in Boise State's favor, but Nebraska has had quick follow-ups on them. We'll see if Boise State can keep hold of their possession. Okay, Preston's won it, promising we'll get the tap on it, but doesn't look like that's going to go toward any sort of clear. Boise State now looking to keep this side control. Preston shot up to the corner, takes it for a second touch. Boise State now just looking for a good position to make a shot on goal as Nebraska gets control of it. But does he have anyone to pass to? Preston demoed Noe, And he'll beat Creed to it very much on that contest, leaving Boise in a great opportunity here to clear.
And Durtho trying to get that clear started. Woozy with 0 boost, can't do much. Instead, Preston's going to be able to turn on this, make it 50 high. Creed sending one down to the other end of the field. Durtho sending it to his own backboard, followed by Noe. Oh, you can see Creed flying by, trying to get a bump onto Preston. Not going to connect. Preston playing low, playing really smart. Also with no boost, be able to get a 50. Creed, it's going to be sent down to the other end of the field. Plenty of time. Boise State to collect and try and get a clear out. There it is. Woozy. One touch out. Follow up on the flip side wall. Pot shot towards net. It's going to go high. Maybe a follow up by the Preston. It's going to be sent to the corner where it came. Durtho sending one maybe to the mid for Preston. Is going to get a flipper set towards net. But nothing too dangerous for Nebraska that they can't save out. And right now, it's still 0-0 on the scoreline and a minute and a half into this game.
Ball heading toward the backboard. Preston tries to slam it on down. Doesn't find it. Still scoreless tie. Woozy doesn't get the double touch. Preston will take it at mid. Goes in for another, setting it up. Woozy tries to get the shot on goal, and Durtho has his follow-up blocked. Nebraska keeping the Broncos dead even at 0, but Durtho, quick redirect, he finds it! I was wondering if he would find the redirect there, because this just seems like the perfect opportunity in which Durtho thrives, finding the right way to just flick it on over into the goal, and he sure delivered.
Just being the boogeyman, coming out of nowhere, getting that redirect goal in. I mean, putting Boise State on the board. I mean, that's kind of what you need to do right now against a team like Nebraska, playing really strong and really defensive, being able to shut you down like this. But right now, they're also going to start off with the defense immediately. Bump on Durtho. It's going to be sent down towards the other end of the field. Woozy trying to get a cycle off their backboard. Boy, lots of time. Taking control, but Durtho trying to pre-jump that one. Instead, it's going to go towards net. Woozy, not a good 50, but Preston able to reach that one back. And Woozy's able to get us clear out. Durtho, flipper set towards net. Creed, great save, and Noe able to clear it out for Nebraska, keeping this one goal closer to being the tie game.
Oh, Preston sets it up great for Durtho, and Noe just manages to find the save. Boise State up 1, but as we pass midway in this game, Nebraska has a good chance maybe to score with the redirect toward the goal off the post. And a quick recontest by Boise State, pushing it back toward the goal. And now Broncos, can they find that insurance goal they so desperately want as we get close in on 2 minutes?
Pass up to Durtho. Instead, Preston's going to follow this back on. Durtho actually still getting a reader on that one. Actually getting a dunk as well. Woozy has an open net. And a goal for Boise State, putting them up 2-0.
Nice job by the Broncos. They've had 2 great redirect plays here in Game 3 that have secured them 2 goals. Speaking of 2 minutes, 3 seconds left. Durtho gets played over by Promising. Noe caning out in mid. Noe will get solid contact on it, but doesn't have anyone to pass to. We'll just push it back into the corner. Promising doesn't win the 50. Instead, now Preston on a tear with Woozy, and shot blocked. Durtho will gain control of it in the corner. Look to pass it back to mid, or flick it in himself. Can't find it. Nice defense by Creed.
Off the sidewall, Woozy, full take a boost, able to pass it to Preston, to Durtho, not able to make the best connection, and Promising able to get a 50 to start a Nebraska offense. Try to get this one closer to their favor, and this might be it. No, shot on. It's going to be high. Durtho able to save it out. Now Creed, not that much boost to his name. Has to try and get it out. Preston sending it to the corner. Noe with a great 50. He's going to be able to keep going. Woozy's going to cut this one off for just a moment before Promising tries to rush on in and get a 50. Instead, Durtho tries to get it out, but Creed gets a 50 on that one, but no one's in net. This could be an opportunity for Nebraska. It's going to be passed out mid, and Preston able to keep it out for now, closing in on less than a minute left of this game. Boise State 2-0, looking to close it out.
Woozy tries to get the flip reset off the ball, then flick forward and goes in, and he gets it. Boise State securing, I would say, most likely a win. 39 seconds left, a 3-goal lead. Amazing play by Woozy to fake out all the defenders and put Boise State up 3-0.
Great control. Going into this next kickoff, though, with 39 seconds left. Nebraska, they need to be really quick on trying to get some follow-up goals here, promising sending one high. Woozy, you can see him trying to flip there, recovering, but no boost. He's sent down, promising, trying to get a shot on net. No connection. No, he's sending it out mid. Creed with a follow, saved out by Woozy. And it's going to fall down for Preston. Sending it out. 20 seconds left on the clock, and as time ticks down, that just means Boise State has clinched most likely this game in terms of the series, and they're going to be able to put themselves up to a 3-1 scoreline, now passing that halfway mark of the PEC season.
And that will be it. Boise State now guaranteed to sweep this match 3-0. And even in game 3, 3-0 also. As the ball hits the ground, Nebraska is still trying to keep it up in the air, maybe for one final feel-good goal. It will go in, so it'll actually be 3-1 for game 3. But that goal signals the end of the game and the end of week 4 for Boise State in Rocket League. Nice win by the Broncos, clean sweep, putting them up to 3-1 overall in the season.
Great start to, just keep going towards the season. I mean, they started off rough, but able to get these next 3 wins back to back to back is really huge, and now they just need to keep moving forward. They just need to be learning what they're doing, keep improving upon it, and continue to get wins.
Congratulations to them. We will bring you some highlights in the form of the top 5 plays of the game, and then afterwards, we will bring to you a special interview with one of our Rocket League players, Woozy, so we still got more coming up. Don't go away quite yet. Durtho tries to take it. We'll leave it for Preston in mid. Going up against Noe off the backboard. Follow-up. Durtho finds it. Upper right corner. Broncos back in the lead.
Perfect control out of Preston. Gets the pop. Air dribble to the backboard. Double down. Pass out to Durtho. Shoving that one to the right post where no one can reach it. That ball, Preston able to get a beat out on one. Woozy from the ceiling. Pass down. Maybe to Durtho. Oh, it's going to be top corner. And a 3-man passing play is going to get Boise State on the board.
Everyone getting on in their great team communication. Noe still moving back. He was trying to position himself for the coming. Preston, solid contact pass to Durtho. It's on goal, and they'll find it. Quite unexpected against Nebraska. Playing more like they wanted to push up against Boise State's goal. And Noe, you see him caught out here with no boost. Just a little too short.
Durtho, instead, Preston's going to follow this back on. Durtho actually still getting a read on that one. Actually getting a dunk as well. Woozy has an open net. And a goal for Boise State, putting them up 2-0.
Nice job by the Broncos. They've had 2 great redirect plays here in game 3 that have secured them. Has his follow-up blocked. Nebraska keeping the Broncos dead even at 0, but Durtho, quick redirect, he finds it! I was wondering if he would find the redirect there, because this just seems like the perfect opportunity in which Durtho thrives, finding the right way to just flick it on over into the goal, and he should.
It's the end of a good day's work in Idaho. Time to punch out. Time to check in and catch up. Time to remind ourselves that what we work for isn't a paycheck. It's to make the good things we have even better. So here's to your good day's work. Idaho Central Credit Union. We believe money is a thing. It's not everything.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Idaho Central Credit Union, looking after your daily balance.
Is your IT setup held together by duct tape and hope? Don't worry, Alpine IT Group has your back. We handle on-site support, service desks, cloud management, office phone systems, mobile device management, and more. And the best part, we can fix things remotely, so you can concentrate on your clients. Call Alpine IT Group at 1-888-720-4769 or visit alpineitgroup.com today. Scaling success together and completely duct tape free.
At Blue Ribbon Painting, we're proud to be a locally family-owned and operated business dedicated to bringing your vision to life. Whether it's freshening up your home with interior or exterior painting or tackling a commercial project, we've got you covered. When you choose Blue Ribbon Painting, you're not just hiring painters. You're getting a team that's committed to making your vision a reality. Call or text us at 208-369-2583 or visit us at blueribbonpainting.net. Your project deserves a blue ribbon finish.
Welcome back to the Boise State Esports Arena. Before we close out the broadcast for tonight, we have a one-on-one interview with Woozy, one of our varsity Rocket League players, to discuss the win that they just secured against Nebraska and their plans going forward for the PEC season. Woozy, thank you so much for joining us post-game. I wanted to first ask you, though, about that last game, specifically the last round, because one of the goals that really stood out to us was this solo goal by you, this flip reset turning into kind of a ground pinch into the goal. Take us through that and how that transpired.
I mean, plays like that just kind of happen in the spur of the moment. You see what the defense is giving you, and you just have to adjust. It may not have been my initial plan to take it all the way to the ground, but when I see that the defense is giving me an option like that, sometimes we just improvise, and sometimes improv is just the best option for us.
Well, with the completion of Week 4 of PEC, you are more than halfway to the end of the PEC season. The week's still ahead. We still have USC, Kansas, and Ohio State. What are you doing to prepare yourself for those last few matches? Is any one of them standing out to you above the rest?
I mean, out of those three, we've definitely played Kansas the most. We're the most familiar with Kansas. I think they're the highest level of competition that we will face coming for the rest of the season. I am also very excited to play Ohio State just for the name and the prestige that Ohio State offers. I think that would be a really cool opportunity just to get to play against that team. But as far as preparation goes, it's just continuing to keep our reps up, keep the hours up, continue to dominate in scrims. As long as we continue doing that, I foresee no anomalies.
Now, talking about prestige, we're going to have the PEC finals in Las Vegas, Nevada. Will be a nice time. I understand, though, that you've traveled there a few times to compete in the arena, the facilities they have there. What are you most excited for going back there? What are you most looking forward to?
I'm just excited for the experience as a whole. I like the ability to be able to travel and be able to represent Boise State. It's a very unique opportunity that is presented to very few people, and I'm very honored to be able to accept that prestige. So just the ability to actually just be there and be in the moment is going to be my favorite part of all of it. Obviously, the competition and the idea of winning is very appealing as well.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. Congratulations on your win tonight, and thank you to all of you watching for joining us. But you're not going to want to go away as the week goes on, because we still have PEC, Overwatch, Valorant, and Smash Bros. To get to as the week goes on. So check back here every day for fresh esports action. For tonight, though, congrats to the Broncos. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next time.